Oh shit! What's up? He said, "What's up?" Holler at me,
bro. His pants are at his nipples.
Yeah, that's
Why
crazy.
are they so hot?
Dude, what if he just walked up and punched him right in the face?
Look how Joe looked at him.
Oh
He
my
said,
God.
"I fucking don't know who that is."
That's what I was thinking. He's probably
Just looking at, who the fuck was that?
All right, so look, this is another episode of the Gray Area Comedy Podcast. Tonight is a special episode because we're watching the debate. We're watching the debate between Trump and Biden. This is their first debate of this election cycle. So we're going to kind of have a podcast. We're going to be live streaming. We're going to be talking about the debate. And I got one of my boys here, a very hilarious comedian, man, Philly comic, Mel Harris.
What's up, people? What's up?
Thanks for doing the show, Mel.
Hey, man, I'm glad to be here, especially on a night like tonight, man. This is pure comedy right here,
bro. He doesn't know what chapstick is. What the hell? His lips are about to fall off.
Ryan is dying up here, literally.
It looks like he's wearing a mask.
And
his eyes are real sunken into his head. Is that me?
He's just staring into the abyss. There's nothing behind him.
Trump looked like he just stepped out of an air fryer. He definitely looks a little baked and crispy.
Why can you see all the pores on his
He looks like he's stirring, like he's already got something to say.
Yeah, he's holding back, but he wants to scream something right now.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, this is great. For those of you joining, we literally just started the debate. Just started about 30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
So I guess these are the opening remarks, which I feel like probably not that fun. I feel like they don't start.
But you can see the hate in their eyes. You can see it's like a fight when people they hate it. You know what I mean? They really don't like each other.
All right.
It's even better.
Oh my God. This is crazy.
We're gonna have to cut a lot of this out. I feel like 'cause we're just laughing, but it is funny. It's just funny watching them.
This is it right here. This is everything. This is rent. This is mortgage.
Right?
This is food prices, gas prices.
We're laughing, but this is it.
We laughing, but we get ready to die. This is so wild. If we have another pandemic, I'm out. I'm out. Because I'm not wearing a mask. So
what is there? I'm not doing that again.
Oh my God, I'm not. We're not. I don't think we as a people are allowed.
They're the people that will, or like the people. I mean, they'll do whatever they're told, and
because there's still people that wear masks right now.
Yeah, I know. I've been saying that shit.
I just saw somebody like the mask in the car by themselves.
Yeah,
that's so
come on, man.
Aggressive.
Come on.
Yeah.
You just come on, man.
You're that ugly. You don't even want to see yourself in the rear.
What are you doing?
Like, dude, that's
windows up. What are you doing?
Windows up.
Yeah, it's. Well, I feel like it became more of like a symbol than like I feel like they're just doing it like.
I follow the rules.
Yeah,
I'm going by the book. Anybody who's not,
this is who I am, and you can tell from 200 yards away. Like this is what I stand for.
But then recently, I've been hearing stuff like the CDC said that they kind of. You know how they say they miscalculated the amount of the distance that we should have been and all that stuff.
Oh, I haven't heard that.
It's just that everything was bullshit.
They're pulling out of their ass.
It was just like, dude, it was just, how can we make as much money as we can off of this real quick?
Yeah.
Seize as much power.
Yeah, that was wild. Man.
It kind of felt like it seemed conspiratorial at the time, and now it doesn't. I was like, it's kind of a test run to see how far can we push controlling our people, and it's pretty far. I guess.
Pretty far.
Yeah, they start when I seen them.
Oh no, he's looking down. He's reading. He was asleep for a second.
There might be little naps. I think Biden taking many naps.
If he falls asleep, oh my god.
That would be the funniest thing.
Wait, do y'all think he's reading notes? I think he's reading notes right now.
I guess.
COVID has a part. Inflation's killing our country. It's absolutely killing us. Thank you, President Brian.
Oh man, I would laugh. This is awesome.
Why are they not allowed to fight?
I wish they'd throw on football helmets and just do one Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I don't know who would win. I feel like Biden's in better shape.
No.
You don't think? I mean, like, he's just, like, more fit. Like, Trump's
got, like, 100 pounds on him.
Yeah, but
Trump,
he's
I don't think he could swing a golf club. He can't ride a bike.
He can't ride a bike. We've been over that.
He's like frail, old guy.
Yeah.
Trump's got way more energy than I don't get that, dude. Yeah. That kind of pisses me off.
Mel, I know you have a bit about Biden falling off the bike. Did you think of that right after you saw the video?
Yeah, I was just like, that's crazy because he really wasn't riding the bike. He was stationary, he was standing there and just fell off the bike. I was like, that's crazy.
He wasn't riding.
And the crazy part is people hesitated to pick him up. That's when I knew we didn't have a good president.
Why do you think they hesitated?
They didn't want him to get up. They didn't want Biden to get up.
You think they were against him?
Yeah, he was down, and they wanted him to stay down.
Conspiracy?
Yeah. It's crazy.
They're like, yeah, maybe he won't get up. Maybe this is it.
Right.
I can't wait for the nicknames to come out.
Oh, man.
Dude, Trump. I haven't seen any like nicknames though. He hasn't said like a Sleepy Joe or anything like that yet.
Not yet.
That's what I want to see.
How would Trump ensure prices aren't driven higher by 10% tariff he wants on all goods coming into the U.S.? Wow. I mean, shit's already expensive, so if you're putting 10%,
the cost is going to come down to us again, for sure. How's he going to bullshit his way out of this?
Well, I assume the incentive is
he's doing that thing with his hand. That thing where he's clearing the table.
It's more balancing it with the exports.
He got that from a rapper. He had to. I don't know which rapper was doing
the jazz hands. No, that's fucking jazz, baby.
Oh, now he's drawing shit. He's drawing shit for it.
Dude, that does.
Look at the hair.
That gets a point across.
Crazy.
Oh, they brought him back into the picture. Look at him.
Dude, his face is nuts.
Biden looks confused. Bro, he looks like he doesn't know where he is.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's a meme.
That's crazy.
Already, we got one meme in. Drink.
Why is his mouth open? Close your fucking mouth.
Damn, dude.
Tell me that's not the funniest thing you've ever seen.
Yeah. And they purposely clearing the screen whenever it gets like that. They just clear the screen. Like, no, don't.
That's why they keep taking him off screen, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They just wash him away real fast.
Clear the screen. I got you.
Yeah, don't long shot. Get him out of there.
Yeah, get him out of there. Yeah. He looks ridiculous.
Dude, I wish I could talk to people
the way Trump does. He looks like he is.
Imagine being able to talk to like important people with just disdain.
Yeah.
I wish I could.
Anybody like that. Just anybody.
They're just too old, man.
Yeah, it is. This is a lot, man.
Yeah, it's nuts that you have to be at least 35, which I agree with, to become president. But I'm fine with there not being a cap on age. But like, I want to see you put a square block into a square hole, like really rudimentary cognitive tests.
I think it should be a higher level physical challenge. Like you should be able to run a mile in like 9 minutes, 10 minutes. You know what I mean? I agree. It's got to be something.
Look how he's look by.
Trump's getting into his shit though. You can tell.
He's feeling it. Situation, all the therapeutics and all the things that we came up with.
We gave him something great.
People died under his administration.
He's talking his shit.
More people died
than our
Biden was like, bitch, I didn't die. I'm the oldest out of all those people. Right? And I didn't die.
Whether it's this term or if he does win again next term, there's no way he makes it 2 weeks past being out of office.
How old is he?
No.
He's going to be, I think, 79 he's going to be.
Yeah, okay, I thought he was at 80 already.
Yeah, is he at 80?
He'll probably, I don't. By the time this fucking debate goes off, he'll be 80.
Never mind. He's 81.
Yeah, I thought he was in his 80s.
See, Trump can talk faster. So he's what? He's 81.
And I think Trump's probably 79.
No, that's
why don't they have a cap on the age that you? You know what I'm saying?
There Trump's 78.
Too high.
There's a low. There should be a high. Like you should not be allowed to run right now.
Trump's a little squirt compared to him. He's only 78.
Oh, okay.
Spry.
Spring chicken.
Spring chicken.
Oh, shit.
Dude, I do love when Biden gets confused and he just hits you with the, come on, man. It's like the broiest thing. Like, come on. What are we talking about?
Which one of these guys would you, like, in their, like, 30s, would you want to grab a beer with?
Well, Trump doesn't drink. But he would definitely be way more fun.
I feel like Biden was like a cool dude though back in the day.
No, he was like everyone hated him for a long time. Yeah, he was kind of like
I thought he was like a smooth dude.
He was kind of like a dick bag.
Dickhead, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was like he had like a lot of gaffes back in the day. I saw someone defending him like it's not his age. Like, he's always had a lot of gaffes. I'm like that's not a good thing. What are we doing?
You're not helping it.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. It's crazy to think he was in his 30s in the 70s. That's wild.
Yeah.
Trump's face looks like the mugshot right now.
Yeah.
He look like that mugshot.
I've never seen an actual frown. That's like an actual
that's
upside
a real
down.
frown. Yeah,
that's
like
crazy.
He's making a frown.
He's got like literal disgust in his face.
Yeah, look. Dude, his hair's standing up. Like on the
Dude.
Uh-oh.
That's not his hair, and that's Biden's real hair. It looks the same.
Yeah,
I can't
there's
tell.
still pieces left of Biden's hair.
He's holding on. He's hanging on.
For life.
Didn't give him good lighting. You can see the thinning and the liver spots.
Trump looks pretty bad too. They both look bad.
They just Coins. That's the next stage. It should be on a coin.
I'm surprised they couldn't make him look better.
Dude, it's pretty funny every time they cut to him.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Like I said, chapstick will go a long way. I feel like with Biden because he does.
Do you think?
His lips look so dry.
I feel like he's like, how much time we got left?
He looks like when SpongeBob was dehydrated.
Right.
He looked like when he got out of water.
He looks like when a UFC fighter looks at the clock to see how much time as he's about to get. He's like, am I gonna hold off this choke?
Like they've accepted their fate. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna hold off this choke.
They think we're stupid. They think we're very stupid. I like hearing Trump doing a thing where he like says the same thing.
Yeah.
He has to work. They think we're stupid. They think we're very stupid. They think we're super stupid.
The stupidest, some would say.
Buying like, y'all woke me up for this shit.
The stupidest in the country.
Uh-oh, Roe versus Wade. They're getting serious now. The morning after pill. Look at this. Abortion stuff.
Now they should both be prepared for this.
Damn.
She looks bad too. Who the fuck is that?
I don't know. Yeah, she is struggling a little bit.
But would.
Yeah.
She looks racist.
Yeah, she probably been racist too.
Yeah, I can tell.
It's kind of doing it for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you like that?
It's weird.
That
Me too.
late 70s racism. He's like that late 70s racism. My
Come on, man. That stuff's different. That is different.
It was like, she might be racist, but she definitely listened to Marvin Gaye.
Exactly.
She was jamming. Would Trump block access to abortion medication? Oh, God.
Can't get rid of tequila.
Right? What the fuck?
Right, look at Biden. Like somebody grabbed his back. Like this dude ready to die, yo.
Yeah, he's got to hang it up, bro.
Yeah,
4 more years? Where?
He can't even. Yeah.
I'm gonna be. I thought definitely prior to this, they were gonna try and swap him out. The problem is it would look really bad to jump over Kamala, but you can't put her in.
Dude, she. Yeah.
I mean, well, you would have to, though, right?
I told you.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
but like,
I got you.
Well, no, they wouldn't have to. They could run someone else,
If
but it's
you run
like it
somebody
makes you
else.
look so bad.
Yeah.
Because like all the negative things are like, oh, you just chose her because
Used
she's
as a
a
prop.
woman of color who's
Yeah. Right.
Indian and black and blah blah blah. She's the first female vice president, and then they would be like, you don't even choose her,
Sure.
so they can't do
Right.
that because
Right.
it kind of goes against.
Yeah, you couldn't. You would look like a
you're
joke
kind
of
of
a
pigeonholed.
party.
So,
Yeah.
Man.
but I did think they were gonna at least try. Do you see the video of her clapping along in Puerto Rico to like the songs?
yeah,
and then
yeah,
and then her like assistant's like, hey, no, they're saying like fuck Kamala or Kamala's a bitch, I think, and she's just like, oh shit,
Oh, God.
dude,
that's
it's so funny.
That's great.
Politicians getting owned is like, I think that's what we should all be behind. I don't like the thing that sucked about the last 2 elections is people looking up to politicians like they're pro athletes. I'm like, dude, remember when we just hated all of them? Like that was way better.
Yeah, that was more fun. Yeah.
Right. We knew.
The whole purpose of America is to be like, I don't really trust any of you guys enough to give you
It's
too
not
much
the left
power.
versus the right. It's us versus them. That's what it should be.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it should be.
Dude, I think he's holding on to that podium. I don't think Biden's standing there. I think he's holding on at this point.
I agree.
Kill the baby. What happened? Oh my God!
Oh yeah, come on.
It's been a great thing.
Dude, I just want Biden to
Thank
just
you,
walk
President
across and
Biden.
just try his best to take a swing. Like, just do something.
Yeah, that might be his last day. That would be it, bro.
His last-
They would run him right to urgent
His
care.
last movement.
Yep, Biden be in urgent care for 6 weeks.
This is the most animated I've ever seen him, though. He's
yeah.
barely moving.
Man, look at the beady eyes. Like a fucking Simpsons character. Get ready to
I don't remember his eyes being so deep in his
The
head.
fact that he said his eyes deep in his head.
They are, dude.
No, dude. Ever since Jim said it looks like a mask,
It
doesn't it look like it's a guy wearing a Biden mask?
I can't unsee it.
Yeah, Campbell is under there.
Kamala's under there trying to help him.
Oh, dude, her like gaffes are hilarious. Her just like talking and it's so funny.
She's bad, yo.
We did it, Joe. We did it.
Did what? Did what?
We are here, and here's now, and here's where we are because we are here right now. I love that.
He said, "Did he just cut me off?" You don't know. Look at Joe. Joe's like he's talking. Who is that? Who else is up here?
Trump
Where is
starts
he
talking
looking
to
though?
us.
Because it doesn't. I don't think like from the angle it looks like he could be looking at Trump.
Now, see, the difference is when Trump is disgusted, it looks like he's disgusted. When Biden's disgusted, he looks like he's getting ready to die.
He
and
looks
needs somebody to help him
confused.
finish
Yeah.
dying.
What do you think? Do you think he's looking
Dude, his
over
lips are
at someone?
yeah.
Because it doesn't look like he's looking at Trump.
He's reading the 3x5 cards they got on the wall. But yo, his lips are gone now. They're gone. He had a little bit of lip.
Nah, it's just face. There's no lips.
Yeah, he's like,
oh my god.
Yeah, this is a lot, man.
It's just crazy to me for like how, I guess, like volatile and polarizing of a figure Trump is, that like you're like the best we got is Joseph Biden. The best we can do.
I think that's the bigger thing. Look at Biden. He is like, why am I here? Why'd you wake me up for this shit?
It's just pure confusion. That's what he gives. That's what he's giving off.
You look like somebody coming towards him with a needle.
It's like, fix your face, bro. You're on TV.
A woman can obtain an abortion. Do you support any legal limits on how late a woman should be able to terminate a pregnancy? Oh my God.
He said, yeah. Oh, for 3 semesters, goddamn.
Yeah.
He like the whole time. They can kill that baby
Like,
whenever.
even when they're born. If they bother you, get rid of them. Get rid of them. Look at Trump. Are you serious?
You know, both of their, like, what I don't know what you call the neck fat or whatever. It really bothers me.
Turkey. That's the turkey.
The turkey gobble thing, it really bothers me.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Trump got that finger out.
I don't like it at all. If I'm elected, I'm going to restore Roe v. Wade. Oh, I thought he didn't want that. Okay.
Not right now. He about to go to jail, bro. He can't.
Yo, he's about to go to jail.
Is he going to jail?
So July 11th is the sentencing date, though. So that's when we find out, right?
July 11th?
I think they'll end up pushing it.
Yeah,
that's fair.
They got to get fucking Bronny and Ron on the court.
Dude, I think that was such a mistake. I think that, like, dude, his donation immediately skyrocketed to, like, record level.
Yeah.
Like, that was just, and it's kind of like, dude, I don't care who it is. I feel like it sets a really bad precedent, because now it's like, okay, now if he gets in, they're going after Biden or whoever. Like, it's just going to be, it's just such a shitty cycle that we've gone into.
Yeah,
and it kind of sucks.
I don't see a way out of it, though.
That's why I just want Kamala.
Dude, she's
such an airhead. I love it, dude.
It's like a game with Kamala.
It is.
She ain't even watching this shit. That's the crazy part. She's like, fuck it, I got shit to do.
Also kind of hot. How old is she?
She's in her
Kamala.
50s, late 50s? Something like that.
Black don't crack, baby.
It just pills on the side. Just pills. Yo, Trump look like he ready to go off. Look, he's like, I've had enough.
Is he actually good at golf, or does he just play a lot of golf?
I think he's good enough. Like, he's like better than us.
That's what I mean. I suck at golf, so it's not saying much.
Are you really bad?
I mean, I shoot like a 110. You know what I mean? Okay. So that's like pretty bad, but
okay. So Cole is the real deal. Cole Cosby.
I never played with him, man. I want to play with him.
He got a lot of videos. I've been thinking at me. I don't know what that be.
I'm gonna try to play with him this month. Sure. We've been talking back and forth a little bit.
Okay.
So we'll see. You play? Are you into it yet?
I never even. I won't even go to Top Golf because I'm scared.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm scared. You got to get into it, man.
I will miniature golf the fuck out of myself. I played miniature golf like 2 weeks ago.
I like miniature golf. That's fun.
I'm crazy with that.
Nah, you got to golf.
Yeah, all right. I'm
get out there with the fellas, get some beers.
Okay. See, that'd be the thing. I'm like, yo, y'all be getting fucked up out there.
Oh, yeah.
Do y'all do like drinks out there though?
Hell yeah.
Okay, because I'm.
Bruh. And honestly, I don't. So I go off with Jim a lot, but Jim's not like a big drinker. Like I'm a drinker. You know what I mean? Like I would like to drink and play golf.
Oh man!
But I don't have anybody that really drink with. You know?
Okay, all right. So now you get me. I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get out there then. I'm gonna get out there.
Golfing is fun, man.
I've seen it, and I'm like, man, like I and like I said, I ran from Top Golf because I'm like, if I go in there embarrassing myself. Because I'm going to be drunk when I play. I'm not going to do it sober.
Yeah.
I don't do nothing. A lot of shit sober. So that's how I had a son. So it's
you do not have to do it sober.
Fuck that.
It is a game you can play pretty
Gary
drunk.
got me into it. And it
Gary
sucks.
got you to go?
Yeah. Now I'm obsessed.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. It is fun. It's tough. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like, once you kind of get the hang of it, you'll have fun.
Did you hit one good shot in your?
Oh, for sure.
Now, do you feel like people be watching y'all when you play? Like, goddamn, look at this dude staring at me.
So you definitely feel that, and like if you suck dick at golf, like you're gonna feel that a lot. But once you get like okay,
I like what you just said.
No, once
you said if you suck dick at golf, you're gonna feel it a lot.
Okay, pause. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry. No, I got you.
No, but yeah, you're gonna feel
you get over it.
Yeah,
you get over it after like your second time.
Exactly. You get over it pretty quick.
You're like, all right.
And once you're like okay to like hit a decent shot, you know what I mean? It's like you're just in the flow of it.
Okay.
You're just playing with everybody else. But I definitely used to feel like that a lot. I'm like, I'm so bad that like people are watching me like struggle down.
No one cares if you're bad as long as you're fast.
Correct.
Like as long as you're not taking like too much time looking for balls.
Oh yeah.
Every hole.
Yeah.
I say that because I get, even with mini golf, like I get a little weird when a person in front of me, like, God damn, how long is it gonna take to get that shit in the hole? You know, and it's like,
that's the thing. If you just keep moving, you know what I mean. But yeah, if you suck and you're looking for that ball for 10 minutes, people are like, all right, this guy's gotta. But yeah, bro, you gotta play.
All right, we in. That's a before summer thing. Before summer ends, I'm gonna come out there with y'all.
Hell yeah. Who else? We found out Drew plays. We played with James Moss a couple times. Drew golfs, yeah.
That's crazy. With the do-rag on or no?
I don't know. You gotta ask him.
We got a do-rag on, man. That's different. Trump is boiling right. Look. Look, he had to stop himself.
Take it easy.
They're on the immigration now.
The tie pocket square combo over here.
Oh yeah, that's different.
It's kind of nasty.
They don't even match.
No, they don't. What the hell are you doing?
You know, those are spouses, citizens.
What are they talking about here?
Immigration. Look at my man.
Trump got his teeth.
JB.
Trump got his teeth whitened, but the outlining of the teeth is not. It's not white.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
I don't know. It looks
got
weird
long
though.
Gums.
Yeah.
Receding gum line. Oh, dude, being
Biden
old's
is
gotta
disgusting.
suck.
What you say?
Imagine being old and still having to fucking work too.
Dude, fuck that.
Like you should have been retired. You should have been retired 20 years ago.
Yeah, seriously. Like when
it the fuck
when
up.
the Taj was closing, like you should have just been like, I'm out.
Good lord.
He really took everything he had out of AC, huh?
So I guess he yeah, right.
All them hotels like was his and the casino. Like I'm out.
I was in AC last weekend.
Dude,
It just still looks bad.
But like, imagine being like a lifetime politician. Your salary is $120,000 a year, and you're telling me you want to work into your 80s.
Yeah,
that doesn't add up to me.
Well,
what are we doing?
Him being in power.
Well, yeah.
He got some connects, and like that money like is coming in from other angles.
That's true. That's a good point.
You know what I mean? It's like, look, I'm helping these businesses, and I know they're helping me. Look at Biden is falling apart. He's
tired, bro. It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
he's exhausted.
It's late as shit, bro. He ain't been up this late since he won the election.
Since 4 years
and that's because they woke him up.
He wants to go to sleep so bad.
That's what he just said. His face just said, I want to go to sleep so fucking bad, yo. He's like, why he gonna turn to Trump and say, why didn't you just call me? Why are we up here doing this?
We could have talked about this.
We could have talked about all this.
Oh my god. And then who is so we got Kamala. Who's Trump's VP? Did he pick one or not?
I don't think he need one.
I don't think he picked one yet.
It's like I'm a probation officer now. So I don't have
his lawyer.
It's me, my lawyers.
That's all I need. This is my team.
Don't act stupid. Don't act very stupid.
Trump, who are you picking
the fuck is very
to be your VP? Who cares?
Who needs one? You need one. I don't.
Everybody says it. I don't need one.
Is he my Uber driver?
Oh shit! Look, that's like when your food starts talking, like your chicken. Look,
bro, he looks bad.
Fire Marshal Bill.
It's like his cheeks are white and his forehead is yellow. I don't know what the fuck is going on with his skin color.
His booty hole is brown.
Amen.
Oh god!
It's a lot of shit going on his face. What the fuck?
My son spent a year in Iraq living one.
Oh, we talking about Hunter? I cannot wait for that to come up.
He gonna go in on him. Let's talk about your drugs, son.
Oh yeah, he just talked about this yesterday.
What happened to Hunter Biden? Did he go to jail? No, he should.
He's in court.
Okay,
he's in court. Oh, everybody going to jail.
He was convicted, but I don't.
Okay,
well, if he gets sentenced, his dad's just gonna pardon him immediately.
Well, I think he said he would not do that. But
yeah, you guys after the election. You gotta wait till the risk falls away.
You gotta say that now. That's a good point.
And then he's been going to meetings, blah blah blah. He's turned his life around.
Oh, like Hulk Hogan.
Dude, Hunter Biden was on video with a prostitute and cocaine.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. Yeah,
I agree. I would party with him.
Did he give her the cocaine?
Bro, he had it.
That's crazy, yo.
They're like,
but it's weird that like that's the I don't give a shit about that. It's the money stuff that's the issue.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about what's on video. Stuff. Yeah.
I think Biden just said we're going to support Ukraine for the next 10 years now with financial aid packages.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
It's a long time.
Which means in 15 years we find out just how rich a bunch of politicians and companies got off of Ukraine. Apparently, one of the big things is they're one of the global wheat producers.
Oh,
so we're getting our grains up.
That's wild.
I guess that's what it is. I mean, we're not doing it out of the goodness of our. There's an incentive.
There's so much shit that can be fixed.
Just like those poppy fields back in 2002.
Right.
Dude, I feel like Biden's coming pretty hard right now.
He said the idea that I have to apologize to you for anything.
We've done more for veterans than any president in American history. Talk your shit, Biden.
Those are his last words.
Biden does that. I mean, Trump does that smile thing.
Yeah. Like, dude, writing this shit down. like the quotables.
So she got them fake lashes on. Yeah, she definitely fucks black guys.
Yeah. On the weekends, probably. Just on the weekends. She got this shit to do during the week. Yeah.
Get away from me. It's not Saturday.
Yeah, right. Hello, Camden Craig. Meet me on Saturday. Meet me on Saturday.
Yo.
Look at Trump. He's like, this bitch. First of all. If he could say bitch, if he call her bitch.
Oh, he wishes he could.
Listen, bitch.
Listen, bitch. Not a nice bitch. Listen, bitch.
Our veterans and soldiers can't stand this guy.
Look at Joe just woke up.
If that's what you call it.
Look at Joe. He got the fucking chiclets in his mouth.
Dude. He said Commander-in-Chief, if that's what you call him. Damn.
Yo, that one eye just went deeper into his head.
That was a dig.
The hills have eyes.
He would never have invaded Ukraine.
I probably agree with that.
Biden got like 8 eyelashes on each.
Bro, you can't see them.
Yeah, they like burnt out.
Well, the person who created the mask, they didn't have enough time to
Look at the eyelids. He woke up.
I mean, respectfully, he's gonna pass away soon. He's just not. He's very old.
Yeah, he's pushing it. Don't let him get a fucking cold. It's over, bro.
Yes, honestly.
You get a cold, you're easy E, bro.
Dude, it's just really weird that we all have to pretend that like he's not going, he's not slipping. Like we're just all like,
who's pretending? I mean, it's gonna happen. Like, the end is near. Like, goddamn.
Bro, why can't we just throw other folks into this shit?
Dude, there's definitely I think like Kim Jong and Vlad and everyone, they're just all hanging out in Z right now. They're together at a watch party.
They're definitely watching for sure.
No, we should be able to pick like other people to get in this shit though. Like, where's The Rock? Like, seriously. And like the Fast and the Furious.
He said that he was approached and asked to run.
Who's that? Oh,
The Rock.
No way.
This
really?
year, yeah.
Oh shit.
I don't. I mean, I don't know. Do we need that though? Do we need like a young jolt of energy? Because this shit can't keep happening.
I mean, we definitely do. What about Arnold Schwarzenegger? He's like an actual politician, right? Is he in the communication?
He's pretty old now too. He's like gotta be like 80.
Is he up there? Too? Yeah, man. When he said he'll be back, he never came back.
How old is Schwarzenegger? He never came back. I just
76.
Damn.
So he's a little bit.
Really? Yeah.
Oh shit.
He'd be on like what is that? Fucking Terminator 20.
Damn, those movies are fucking good.
They're just old as shit now. You just don't realize it.
Yeah.
Damn, yes.
We need fresh
blood.
They made a new one where they like CGI'd a young Schwarzenegger to come back as like a turn. It was like pretty good.
Oh shit!
Like didn't take you out of it, which I was surprised. Usually that stuff sucks, but
you know what it is? The people that should be running are like on Instagram and Twitter right now. They're like putting up stories.
True. Yeah,
that's what it is. Like our next generation is going to fail us, and they're not going to run for shit.
You have to be a psycho. You have to. All right, so you either have to be a psychopath who wants power to want to run for office, or you have to be an idiot do-gooder who you end up being very ineffective. Like those are really your only two options.
You're not helping.
There's very few people who I feel like got into politics as a good person wanting to make a change and then actually went through their career doing so. Those are the ones you will never hear about.
Yeah.
Because they're what you got to do is all the sexy stuff. You got to just kind of crossfire your team. Like you just talk about the polarizing issues and blah blah blah. And you flip flop. Like 10 years ago, it was like marriage is between a man and a woman. And then as soon as the voters go one way, you change all of your constitutions.
For sure.
Yeah.
They either proposed or they passed or something like that, like a some sort of draft bill. Did you see this?
Dude, I don't think COVID was strong enough.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna draft. I think it's like people between like 24 and 29 or some shit like that.
Yeah,
but like to your point, they're not gonna win the war for us. Like those are TikTokers and fucking social media
they
stars.
Don't give a fuck about this shit, man.
Do these boots come in high heels?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like this is way different than the computer. How do we? Right. They're actually here. I
took a selfie and they threw a bomb at me. Like, because you overseas fighting,
I don't
bitch.
like the explosions here. Really,
it's so noisy.
It's pretty hot. Actually.
Yeah, it was just like the leader of Turkey. I think it was like a couple weeks ago or whatever. They asked like, oh, like, well, what about like gay people in your country? He's like, we don't have gay people. Which is a wild thing to say, but it's like it's crazy how that still exists in a lot of countries.
Like, your country is Turkey, so you know there's some gay stuff going on now. Like something gay is going on.
Gay shit.
Yeah,
we don't have gay people here.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like, well, you do, you just don't know about them. But they're fucking.
Yeah, that's Pride Month. So go in everybody's house.
Oh, they're fucking.
Check their houses.
You can smell it.
Check them. All that rubber on the door. Like what? It
smells like rubber and ass.
Like rubber ass and flags. That's what it smells like. Rubber ass.
I saw furries for the first time.
Really?
Speaking of Pride Month, I was in Cincinnati for a Reds game with my dad.
Oh, furries gay? Is that a thing?
Dude, it's just everyone's. It's a huge umbrella now. Okay. So they're like, we're joining in. I guess.
Right.
I don't know.
We're proud to be.
Well, dude, you got to think. There's no way you're dressing up like a fucking mascot, like a high school mascot, if it's not kind of sexual.
Oh, it's definitely sexual.
Yeah. So they're So.
But is it male on male or is it? You know what I mean?
Like
I don't know. A little squirrel on pig.
You saw a group.
So we went to Cincinnati to watch a Cincinnati Reds game, and we were informed by the concierge like, oh, there's a Pride Parade or whatever tomorrow from like 9 to 1 or something.
Right, sure.
And we're like going to get breakfast or whatever.
After 1 o'clock,
there's groups of
more Pride.
Like furries.
Yeah.
My dad's like, what is this?
Yeah.
My old dad's like, why are they?
Yeah.
What? He's like, do gay people have like squirrels as their mascots? I'm like, no, Dad, that's. Their part. That's. I don't know how to answer this.
That's funny as shit.
Yeah, I never knew they only. I thought they only existed on the internet.
Yeah.
No,
nope,
I did a show for Stant and Gillespie in Manioc.
Yeah,
it's upstairs, Fat Lady Brewing, and we were on the second floor. And when I came in, they were all dressed like they had a whole convention on that first floor.
Oh, shit.
For furries.
Yep. And when I was leaving out, it was like they weren't moving all that. They were like. They were shitty to everybody who wasn't dressed up, and I was like, "That's fucked up." Like we couldn't get out the door. Like, excuse me.
Oh, they were
acting like they couldn't hear.
They were fucking just shoving their tail in your face.
They were
dude,
talking to everybody else. I was like, "That's like, hello, I'm here." Like, excuse me.
Yo, dude, you're fucking dressed up like a child on Halloween. Get out of my way.
Yeah, and it was packed down there too. So I was like,
shit like that's where I'd really draw the line.
So I cut your fucking.
Well, hold on. You almost got in a fight in Cincinnati with a homeless dude.
Yeah.
He wasn't blocking your way. What was he doing?
Dude, we were just like walking at dinner. I knew this guy was gonna be a problem. He starts like spitting into the wind, just real aggressively.
God. I hate shit like that.
I'm like, dude, let me walk a couple feet away from him.
And he was looking for a fight.
And then it's like me and my dad were walking to like this nice restaurant for a dinner or whatever last night there, and like an old couple behind us who I think was going to the same place, and he just turns around and like squares up. And I was like, dude, and he's like still like a little bit away, so I'm like, I know he's crazy, but I'm like, dude, I'll put your fucking head into the ground. Like, you don't. Yeah. But I'm like, also, I'm like, dude, please don't do anything. I do not want to smell you. I don't want. I just don't want to. I don't want to touch him. Now I gotta go back to the hotel and shower immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, the touching him part.
That's why homeless people like fighting, because they're like, you gonna get some of this smell. You gonna get some of this shit. I'm gonna suck you or something. When you swing, I'm gonna suck your hand. Like you like, oh come on, bro.
That's worse than getting beat up,
bro. Yeah, what's next? You gonna peel on me? Like
if you lick my hand,
swing on a homeless person and they lick your hand in a punch. Oh my God! Now you homeless.
Yeah, right.
You gotta live outside.
You can't go back to your house.
Catch that shit. You like,
it takes a few weeks, but you start just slowly. Your bank account just starts going down.
You get fired from your
job. Where the fuck are my shoes?
Like, bro, how do you get a hole in this sock? What the fuck? Yeah, dude.
You start just shaking cups out of nowhere.
Just hanging outside more.
Start writing in calligraphy like I've been homeless for 30
I think this was a South Park episode.
Really?
I'm pretty sure like they're like vampires.
Oh my god. Yeah, homeless people be writing neat as shit though. I will give them that.
Dog.
Yeah, dude, what the hell? How do they all have such good penmanship?
I don't know, man. They all signed the Constitution because that shit is like neat.
This is not my bit, but I heard a bit about they're talking about homeless people and like activists or whatever. They try to like clean homeless people up and give them haircuts and dress them up and stuff. They're like, you're just making their job harder. Like now you send them back out into the world and they look like they're all well to do.
You're right because I am weird when I see like a clean shaven.
Yeah, it's like bro, you're not poor.
Yeah.
Like that tattoo was a couple sandwiches.
Yeah.
You fucked up with that.
You can't do that and then send them back to being homeless.
Yeah,
you
that's
gotta
true.
put them up somewhere. That's just funny as hell. I forget the comedian, but it's funny as shit.
God.
That's good.
I do appreciate like a funny sign though.
Oh hell yeah!
What's the one?
I would give money to a funny sign.
Yeah, I've seen one that was like, "We'll do whatever for whatever." And I was like, "That's pretty good."
Kidnapped
like
by a my family was kidnapped by a group of ninjas need money for karate lessons. I saw that first in Florida, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And then I seen it up here, and I said, "Oh, that's creatively moving through the homeless community. Like everybody's doing it now."
That's good. Yeah, what do they
need
have?
money for
TikTok?
karate lessons?
Oh man, is there anything walking down the street and you lock eyes by accident?
Oh my god, man, bro.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I have no problem just continuing walking.
But you lock eyes and then keep walking.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I remember when I first moved to Philly, all good-hearted. I was like trying to help out as many people as I could.
like night.
After you live in Philly for a couple years, you're like, shit.
2 weeks. I was like, dude, no,
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you like this.
But I mean, after a couple years, I don't even feel it. You know what I mean? Like,
the dude at Wawa, I'm like, you dumbass. I ain't asking to hold that door.
Fucks.
I just hit him with, can you break 100? No, sorry. Gotta go.
Yeah, this motherfucker like cash at me, bro. Look, hold this.
Yeah, so I've seen homeless guys like, sorry, I don't have any cash. I have a Venmo. I'm like, well, what are we doing here?
What are we doing?
Yeah.
That means you have a bank account.
Yeah.
Means you have a phone or something. Some sort of electronic device. What are we doing here?
Like they were giving out Venmos during the pandemic. They got lines for every fucking thing.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
you got an iPhone 4. Like, all right, well, you got something.
Like, stop, man.
Yeah, but if I see that sign, if I see like I'm not gonna lie, I need money for weed, I'll give him.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Like you know what I mean? Like
they gotta be clever homeless.
I feel that.
Oh man, that homeless sex gotta reek. It's like a hot July 10th.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
So
wait, they talking January 6th talk.
Yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. What does Trump say to voters who believe he violated his oath of office?
Oh shit. Biden want to see how you gonna answer. Look at Biden.
Bunch of stupid people. That's what happened to the United States. His reputation is under this man's leadership. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's tough with the captions.
He turned
around and Biden and looked at. Yeah, I don't know who you looking at now. He's like, fix my 3x5 cards.
Oh, see, Trump's avoiding the question.
Violates your constitutional oath.
Jake Tapper's like, my question was.
Come on, what's it? Peacefully and patriotically. And Nancy Pelosi, if you just watched the news from today's.
Nancy Pelosi, jugs.
Yeah, man.
Big old milkers.
Yeah. Is she even supposed to have those? Like,
have you seen the picture of Nancy Pelosi like kneeling in the full African garb?
Oh yeah,
that's my favorite picture.
I have this shirt that kind of looks like it's like African print.
Okay.
And I remember wearing it to. Oh, dude, I was on a show with you in the Poconos. I was like, I look like Nancy Pelosi once every 4 years, bargaining for the black vote.
I don't remember that. I know you had a great set that night, but that's funny.
Oh,
what's
man,
in the Poconos?
Woods.
Yeah. I mean, I've been there, but I like.
No, this was there's like it's actually a golf resort. They have like a golf course and a hotel, and I had like a company retreat there.
Oh shit!
And when I was there, I was drinking or whatever, and I went to the bar. I'm like, "Yo, I'm a comedian. We could have a show here, or whatever." And I didn't expect the guy to actually like reach out. He reached out to me like the next week.
Shit.
He was like, "Yo, can we have a show?" So I like brought Jim. Who else? Rob Stant came. Shayna Hartman. Matt Peoples.
That's dope.
Dave Premiano.
Dave Premiano was there, and we did a show.
Do I know Dave?
You know Dave Premiano for sure. He's Jewish dude, bald.
Always wears a hat.
Okay, so I need like last names
Real
throw me
funny
off
dude.
sometimes, but I feel like I seen him. Does he do like Fergie's?
I don't know.
He's definitely in the scene. Like you've seen him around
Yeah.
the
He's been
like Mike's
around
or
for a
whatever.
I was
while, yeah.
probably drunk.
Yeah.
Well, I seen him. I was
Dave's
drunk.
funny.
Dave
He's
is
real
funny.
good.
I like Dave a lot.
He, but yeah, funny enough, he invited me to do it, and then I'm like looking at the information. I'm like, holy shit! Like this is where my family used to go for family reunions, like my whole life.
Poconos?
Yeah, the same resort.
shit.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, you did tell me
Like
that.
the same.
yeah. It's a nice resort,
yeah.
actually. Yeah, they have a couple bars on the site. But yeah, that shit was fun. We got an Airbnb up there for the weekend
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good time.
and did the show. Yeah, it was cool.
Oh, dude, me and Stan took a dip in that fucking freezing cold water.
Oh, my
that was
God.
awful.
So that was the second day
The
we were
river?
there. The first day we were there, so I showed up to the Airbnb before everybody else. And you know, I'm a drinker. We're both drinkers.
Yeah.
So I had some tequila to myself. So I'm like, all right, I'm
You
gonna
were
take I'm gonna take a couple shots before everybody gets here.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm kind of like once I start drinking, I don't really stop drinking.
All that cutting it off and let me.
Dude, I finished a bottle, a fifth of Patron,
Oh God.
to the face. I was drunk as fuck.
We're like in the living room. We're all drinking like ketchup, and he just keeps getting up every like 5 minutes. I'm like, dude, he's definitely feeling sick or something. Like that's definitely
I just was not gonna stop drinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was in that
Yeah.
rhythm, and
Yeah,
I was
like-
like, well, we're drinking now.
It is.
Yeah,
tough
but you
to pull
kept
back,
being,
man.
you were like hammering like, and you get up and just like walk into the kitchen for like 5 minutes, come back,
You
sit
ever
down.
accidentally get hammered? That's what I
Yeah.
did that night.
Yeah, he was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
you
dude,
doing?
I did it at the Tom's River show a couple weeks ago.
Yes, you
When
did.
I was hosting. Holy
Oh.
shit!
Oh man.
Dude, this guy's hosting the show, so he's drinking the whole show, and I'm closing out the show, right? So at the end of the show, I could tell he's drunk, and so I get up and I'm doing whatever, like 20 minutes at the end of the show, and he's so drunk that I guess at the end of my set, he's just not there. He's just in the back, like talking or whatever. So I'm like, all right, guys, thank you. My name's Gary Sharp. Give it up for your host, Jim Kelly. Nothing. Nothing. He's back there talking or some shit. He's drunk. I'm like, all right, guys, give it up for Jim Kelly. Where the fuck is Jim? He comes running up. He's like, are you done? Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
He's like, yes,
God.
I'm like, yeah. He
Oh
was,
shit. That
he was
reminds
in the
me.
back.
That was fun. That was a
Wait,
fun show.
It was a
though.
good show. That was fun.
Where were we at? I left. I was hosting a show you closed in Delaware, and I went to the liquor store to get Kev Hart's tequila while you were up.
Is that any good?
And I was it was Grand Termino. I like it's smooth. But I went because they didn't have it in Philly at the time. Believe it or not,
Delaware?
for
Where the
some
fuck is
reason, they did not carry the Grand Termino, the Kevin Hart liquor in his own hometown, but they had it at Total Wine. So I looked up Total Wine, and I was like, oh shit, they closed in a couple minutes. Gary's going to be up for like 25 minutes. Let me run. It takes 11 minutes to get there. And I swear to God, I went, grabbed the bottle, came back, and Stant was talking. And I said,
Oh, no. Did I go short?
no, I just went
took
long.
long?
I went long. And
Where
I
was
like,
this?
Fuck. There was a brewery they were doing in Delaware.
Oh, was this Belafonte? This is
Yeah,
Jim-
This is
Yeah.
my Stan show.
Yep. Yep. I literally came back and I was like, oh, Stan is up. Fuck, why you up there? Like, the show's over. And he was like, yeah, guys, thank
that's
you for
funny.
coming out. I was
Oh,
like,
I don't even remember that. So
I don't
you're
remember
good.
that either.
yeah, I felt
I
like
don't.
shit.
I don't drink
yeah,
a
that
lot
was Jim's
during
show.
kind of the only.
And I didn't drink. I went and bought liquor. I went and bought this.
And I remember because we drank afterwards.
Yeah, yeah, we went somewhere. Yeah, we did go
Yeah, we
somewhere
went
to
to the
drink. But
bar.
I was like, let me sneak out real quick. I can get this liquor because they don't have it in Philly. And yeah, I was like, fuck.
Dude, I love doing shows with Mel because we both drink a lot, and because I know whenever I do a show with Mel, we're gonna drink.
Yeah.
It's like we're gonna get pretty drunk.
But yo, was he there the night of the dude though in Princeton?
No, that was the
Oh my
second
God,
night.
bro. Yeah,
that was
that
the
was
second
some
night.
scary
You were
shit,
there the
bro.
first night.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was a
Yeah,
great
that
show.
No,
That was-
second night
Yeah.
we had a weird fucking
Shit
dude.
went the wrong way. Like I literally had to go and get the desk security to come down. This dude, Gary, seen him earlier in the day.
He stopped me on the way to my room at like 5 p.m. The show's not till 8. I'm going to my hotel room. The show is in the hotel. And this guy stops me. He's like, hey, you have a second to talk? He doesn't know I'm a comedian, nothing like that. He's like, look, man, he's kind of like chaotic energy, kind of weird. He's like, my wife's in the hospital. That's why I'm here. And he kind of just starts telling me this whole like sob story. And I'm like, all right, man, like I feel bad for you, like whatever, but I got to go. Like my girl's here, my daughter's here. I gotta get out of here.
that's bad.
And he's like, "Yo, I'll come to your room with you. I just want to finish telling you the story." I'm like, "No, you're not coming to my room. Like this is not continuing.
Right.
I gotta go. I wish you the best. I'll see you later."
All bad.
I thought I would never see him again. This motherfucker comes to the comedy show.
He came to the show,
and it was a nuisance. I'll let Bell tell the story from there.
Yeah, I mean, I did a little bit of crowd work, and he was responding to everything but loud. And I was like, speaking of black porn, he starts screaming out black porn stars' names. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, what's going on here?
Laughing at the wrong parts of jokes.
Yeah, he was just laughing crazy shit.
You know what I mean?
When I got off stage, he was like, I really like that, Mel. I really like what you said, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm looking at him like, he looks fucked up. So I said, I'm going to go in the hall. And the host, she was scared. Amanda she was scared. Afraid. She went to the kitchen. Like, she left us, went to the kitchen. Yeah. So I said, what? I'm going to go upstairs to the front desk. I said, there's a guy down there. He said he's staying at this hotel, but he's not being quiet, and he's kind of scaring us a little bit. And he kept going out of the room and coming back in. Dude, and then he would like yell stuff out during the show. Yeah. And this guy came from the front desk, this taller black dude. He's like, yo, you can't do that. That's what he told him. That's all he said to him. And I said, what the fuck? And he got quiet after that. And he started watching them though. And then the guy left. After the show, he left. That's when we needed you most. Yeah, right. After the show. And this dude, he stood by the door. He was like, yo, my sister, man. Like, I know you want to. And when I go to, at the end of the shows, I'll stay near the door so I can shake hands. Yeah, talk to people. That's how you know. And this guy stood on the right side of me while the people were leaving on the left side of me. And I'm talking to people. He's like, do you hear me talking to you? Mel, do you hear me? And I was like, oh my God, why did you leave us down here with this dude? Yeah,
you couldn't even ignore him, bro.
Yeah, then Garrett, then he went up to you, like, after he was done with me, because I dipped off. You had family there. Yeah. And he went to talk to your family and tell them his story. He said he had just left a hospital. Bruh, yeah. He checked out of a hospital because him and his girl were going through some stuff. And I was just like, and you're here after you checked out of hospital. And he said, you guys made my night. And I was just like, oh my God.
But he was like overly doing it. He was like over and over. I'm like, all right, thank you. See you later. Yep. He was like, no, seriously, thank you so much, man.
He said, I can come to the room and all that. And I'm like, oh my God. He started
tearing up. And I'm like, all right, man, you got to get the fuck out of here.
Sounds like drugs.
Yeah, he definitely.
He was on something.
Yeah,
for sure.
He needed a stimulus check. That's what it was. One of these dudes can provide that. But he needed a stimulus check.
Yeah, it was crazy though. Holy shit.
Bro, that was I don't usually have situations like that. That was different. And that place is like just built for you to come there, eat, drink, and go home. Like, you shouldn't be staying there.
Well, the dangerous thing is it's a hotel there too, right? So like, if you have a room, like, I got to deal with this motherfucker all night.
Right, I'm gonna crash with the comics.
God
like,
damn.
no, dude. Like,
can I come to your hotel room as wild?
I was like, no, no.
Oh yeah, I'd love for you to meet my newborn daughter.
And that's before the show.
Never gonna come to my room, right? Even if they were here. No,
yeah, that's before the show. Like, you ain't even get the show, and you want to come.
There's like 5 p.m. on a Saturday.
No. Right? Like, bro, who you think I am, Bronny James? Like, dude, I'm not famous, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm going to jerk off by myself, dude. Leave me alone.
No, perfect. I'll come.
He's like, matter of fact, we can both come. Like, wait, what?
No, I do not need your help.
Security. Yeah, my man really pulled a fast one though. He was like, I'll be down there. You know, he was on his Denzel, the fucking security guard.
Oh, yeah, he was too cool.
He said, I'll be down there. And then he was like, yo, because the dude was like saying stuff like, Gary will say something, because now I'm down, like, I'm off stage, and I'm looking over at him because he keeps moving around the room. And he's like, yeah, Gary. The dude was like, yo.
Yeah, he's talking to me while I'm on stage.
You can't do that. Like, he told him he couldn't do that. He just shut the fuck up.
And like, when you're trying to do crowd work with somebody, but then they're like too into it, you're like, I can't do this with you anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta stop now.
It's wild.
Because you're fucking it up for everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's like, my girlfriend is black. And I'm like, that's great, bro. You are scaring the fuck out of me.
My girlfriend is black.
Like, she's black. And I'm just like, all right.
My Jamaican queen. That's what he said.
Oh, yeah. I fucked up because I said I was like, my son's in the car. I said, but I'm sure your girlfriend's in the trunk and all that. And I was like, I know you killed her and all. Like, and I'm like, I would say it so like loosely, like, no, I know you killed her. And then I go back to my rock crowd shit, and he was like, oh no, and I'm like, oh shit, like, bro,
that was a pretty good impression of him.
Yeah, he was. That's how he sounded. I was like, we're done. It
was real chaotic.
And Princeton, that hotel was too cool looking to die in that place, man. It was nice. That little water, the fish and all that shit.
You can't die in a koi pond.
Yeah.
Come on, you can't do that.
Somebody else walked up on me too at the end, and it got a little weird. That family. And they were talking about WrestleMania was going on that weekend, and I was like,
the white people at the front?
Yeah, and they wouldn't you know, I love having conversations with people after shows that could lead to other shows or other, other work or whatever. But sometimes I think people feel like you're the entertainment. I get to chill with you.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, like we have a job, we provide the entertainment, but we also want to come down off of that. And I'm not that person, like, you know what I mean? Me and Gary have gone places with the people.
Bro, we were just talking about that.
Yeah, we're not above and beyond
it's a I'll come to you thing. Like, I don't need it. Like,
correct.
Yeah,
you
like,
don't know what I got going on. Like, you can't. You know what I mean? I got a son in the car, so it's like I can't always do this whole thing and like, oh, like what's up next? And I'm like, there's no next. You got the show. That's it. Like, bro.
So, hold on. Can we talk about that for a second though? So I have a son in the car. That's like your bit. I would go as far to say that's like a legendary bit in this area.
It's so crazy.
But I just heard somebody's trying to steal it.
Somebody, Naeem told me somebody's trying to take it.
Do you know who it is?
I don't. And it's like so crazy because I'm like, it flows throughout my set. It's not like something I just throw out there in the beginning and walk away from.
No, bro, it goes back to it a lot.
Tied
so
in.
Obviously yours though. That's wild to me.
Yeah, and it's crazy, but it also tells me the state of comedy and then just people and their their ability to really like write and think and be creative, and they just don't have it. Whoever's doing it. Naeem said 2 people were doing it, and I was like, damn. Sure, they're fighting over it.
Just to give some context, so like when Mel does his set at the top of the set, you'll just say
loosely, yeah. I'll make this quick. My son's in the car, and I just go on with my bit.
Yeah.
But I always wrap my son into this stuff. Like he's tied into everything. And in the last few months, I've had closing joke where I explain I walk to the car, and he's in the car asleep, and there's a note on the car, and blah blah blah. And So
and it's hilarious. It crushes every time.
Yeah, that I thought of on the way to Soul Joe's one night about 5 months ago, and I was like, I need a new way to close. But he's throughout my whole set, like the entire thing, like, you know what I'm saying. So it's just like, this is that stuff where they're like, you can steal material, but you can't live the material. That's not realistic because you don't have nothing else with that.
Yeah.
I've been around people that are like, my grandmom's in a car, and I'm just like, why would you do that? And I'm going up after you. So it's just like, whatever. And I quickly say whatever because, again, my set is going to be that anyway. He's a focal point of the set.
No, for sure. But it's not whatever. Like, that is like, that's the lowest thing to do in comedy, right? Is to steal.
Yeah. It's scary though, guys. And I don't know. I know you guys... I've been told, like, now in the last 2 weeks, it's funny, I had 2 comics say it's time for you to start putting some reels up, bro. Some comedy reels. And that's the scariest shit right now, man. Putting so material out there. Yeah. Because guess what? You're putting it out there, and your base is basically the tri-state for the most part.
Sure.
But there's somebody across town, like across country, Googling, comics, or I'm sorry, YouTubing comics or Googling comics or whatever.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
And going to your page and going to town. Like, I'm writing a whole set.
No, 100%.
And it sucks, man. It really does. It's a scary thing, but I think when it's real and it's authentic, it shows. You know what I mean? You know who shit is their shit.
For sure.
Until they doing your shit. You're like, damn, that's their shit too. They good at this. No,
100%. You can fake it only so long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I was telling somebody,
come out.
This is the world we live in now, though, too. Like, people think it's just comedy. Musicians, they have people that scale the web for people like who have their own songs, like songs that they wrote on their own, like independent artists.
Sure.
Like, take that shit. Like, they not. And I'm gonna tell you the first person I heard say that. There was a documentary on Showtime, a comedy documentary, and George Lopez said, "Dude, I got a show. I do movies. I'm doing live events. I'm doing all this shit. You think I don't take some like material from new comics? Man, you must be crazy." Like, and I'm like, fuck. Shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? When he says that, his people are scouting and grabbing material from clubs and shit. You're like, damn, bro. Like, are we safe?
Yeah, no, we're not.
So
the answer is no, we're not.
You're not safe.
So when you said George Lopez, it's racist of me, but I got mixed up. I was thinking Carlos Mencia because he was accused of stealing so much shit, right?
Yeah, he used to steal from like his openers.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then he stole from like Ari Shafir and Joe Rogan, called him out on it, and on stage, and like,
dude,
left that was like a huge deal.
Did Rogan like bring a mic on stage, or somebody gave him a mic?
I don't remember.
Somehow he had a mic, and Mencia also had a mic on stage. Somewhere in Cali, but yeah, it was crazy.
You can have stuff stolen from you, and another thing too is so crazy as a comic. I know Ali Sadiq is on flames right now.
Hell yeah.
Ali Sadiq opened for a few comics, DL Hughley and a few others, and it's like you get hot, it's like goodbye. Like you getting too hot, you gotta go.
Hold on. What are you saying?
Like I open for you, but now I'm becoming that shit. Like people are like, yo, it's like off my tour. You know what I mean? And it's so crazy. That's how the game is. You know, either I'm gonna take your shit or I'm kicking you out of here. Like I'm not gonna go get better though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say, you know, I got a hot opener. I'm gonna step my fucking game up. That's not the case.
You want to make them work harder? They don't want to work harder. No. You know what I mean? No. Which, honestly, I see both sides of that. Like, if I'm already established, I don't want you to make me work for it. You know what I mean? Like, I've already worked for it. Right. So I kind of get that.
Yeah, because I think we're in this whole thing, and I always tell people, like, I don't mind working shows with like really good comics, like that are on my tier. Like I love it. We were just talking about like the Crick Days. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, like this person closing out, like fuck it, I'm gonna go up and kill it. You know what I mean? And this person come before me, all right, I'm gonna fucking bring it. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it was good camaraderie back then, and it's crazy. I don't really know of anything like that. That's the gift and the curse, and I don't want to go into the Crick stuff, but
I mean, we can talk about it a little bit.
That's the gift and the curse of the Crick. It was like we lost. We lost. I'm laughing at Jim. Go ahead. One of the only like rosters we had. Like it was a roster of comics. It was. I don't know nothing else like that right now. So it's just like damn. Yeah. But we also said that helped us grow as far as comics because of the types of audiences we had in front of us. It was like the old couple up here, the young couple. They looked like they were from like MTV Real World, and then you had like drunk people in the back. People had beers, like you know what I mean, sitting underneath them. It was a lot of variety in those rooms. So I think it groomed us. You know what I'm saying, for different audiences.
I could say, but I mean, definitely for me, like a lot of comics, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I'll toot it a little bit. A lot of comics would be afraid, like you featured for me at Catch a Rising Star. A lot of comics be afraid to do that. They don't want to follow Mel Harris.
And I love that, man.
Because Mel's a strong ass comic, you know what I mean? But it makes you better to follow something like that.
And I appreciate that, man, because I was saying even that weekend, I was like, I want you to get your best self. And sometimes it takes like, all right, he's going to be in front of me. He's going to do about 5 to 10 minutes less than me. But he's going to bring it, and it's like, fuck it. Now I got to go in. I'm going to be as tight as I've ever been tonight.
And I'm going to ride that wave.
Yeah, I think you got to go in with that mindset. It's like, okay, the crowd's fucking hot.
Oh, for sure.
So I'd have to dig myself a hole to not be able to capitalize on it. So it's kind of like if you're prepared, and
I've seen it go the other way though, right? I've seen closures or headliners come up all the time, and like after 5 minutes, the crowd's like, I want the other guy. You know what I
mean? Sometimes there's like sometimes like just styles don't mesh well, or they can't kind of go off the back of each other well. Yeah, like that shit happens, but. I think that's like I definitely think that's probably something you think of when you're like headlining or whatever, is like there's a nervousness like, oh fuck, like they're a killer. So,
I mean,
but at the same time it's like,
but I'm like, I want the show to be the best it can be.
I think that's better than you trying to bring down the quality of the show, which is ultimately what you're doing, to have someone a little bit weaker to make yourself look good.
For sure.
So I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you this too though, and this,
people do that though.
This shit's crazy.
For sure.
The audience doesn't understand that part of comedy. So what the audience doesn't understand is that man that just went in front of me is going to do 20 minutes. I got to do an hour, or I got to do 40 minutes. Sure. They don't get that. So a lot of times when I do shows, especially Atlantic City, they're like, yo, you're the best one tonight. And I take it as a compliment, but I also understand. I know that if I had to do 40, I'd have to stretch this shit a little bit.
Yeah, that's the thing too. You're like, dude, there's nothing better than that like 15 to 20 minute spot.
Oh
like
my god,
on
the sweet spot.
Like people don't understand that. Like, it is
sweet spot.
That is all. That's like, especially like
it's almost unfair.
Like our level of comedy. Versus like, all right, if you're like a nationally touring, famous comedian, it's different.
Sure. Yeah.
But like, it's hard to stretch.
Dude, hell yeah.
There's long headlining sets.
This is tough, man.
Yeah,
you realize how quickly you're like you get to the 20-minute set, and you're like 20-minute mark, and you're like, oh man, I would have crushed if I was featured, right? And then you're like, all right, what?
Yeah, well, let's go another 15.
Oh shit, this drunk person in the front row just stepped on this bit. I got to abandon this. This was going to be a 5-minute bit. What am I doing now? Like that stuff happens.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. But like I said, the crowd don't know that. They just know who was the most actively funny through their entire set. Like that dude killed his entire set. Yeah, but it was 15 minutes as opposed to his hour. He had to have some down. He had to give you a story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that person told a story. I just got to keep hitting you with quick jokes. I even did quick crowd work and brought it back to the jokes. You are now being walked. You're starting from the beginning almost. Some of these comics, like, they legit tell stories. So it's like, wow, now you're walking me and you're boring me because that last guy just had me laughing beginning and end. And why did I stop laughing? And I watch people get up and walk out on comics, and I'm like, damn, this is funny. He didn't even get to what he wanted to. Yeah, you know, it sucks. But that's all about people knowing the game, and you can't expect them to know it. So
they don't know.
You just gotta match that fucking person's.
How many times have you been hosting a show and like before the show, like? You'll explain like you're the host, like, oh, so you're not like performing, you're not like,
that burns me too, man.
Like sometimes they don't think like as a host they don't know you're a comic. So a lot of times I started establishing like, okay, like here's the ground, I'm gonna tell some jokes, blah blah blah.
I'm gonna be your first comic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because you'd be surprised, like you'd think it's kind of like an intuitive, but there's so many people, like especially with like local shows, like their first time seeing any comedy or whatever.
They don't realize what you're doing is comedy as well, and it's like you get the. Where else do you do the shows too? And it's like,
do you ever do what they do?
My thing is, you were fucking laughing. And guess what? I'm gonna tell the same shit, but in a set form where I'm not really engaging you as much. So it's weird. It is very weird. Though.
So I'll tell you this. I got some interesting feedback. So I had a 30th birthday party in Philly, and Mel performed at the party.
Oh, shit, yeah.
And he crushed. People were laughing, hilarious. They were like dying laughing. But afterwards, they were like, "So does he like also do comedy?" I'm like, "What? Like he just did comedy because he didn't tell too many like jokes. He was just talking shit."
This was
for like 20 minutes.
This was a small rooftop in South Philly, and it was a party. And I'm always like, you gotta know
he did exactly what they wanted. But that's
better because if you would have just went like, all right, set up
material, they would have hated it.
It wouldn't go over well in like that type of situation. Not the
environment.
But like, but it's also like it's hard to fault them for not like you're ignorant of what you don't understand. It makes sense.
Coming at him. It was like it was a compliment. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's like not knowing the positions of a sport. Like wait, so that's the back, that's the catcher, that's the you know what I'm saying? They don't.
You gotta fucking explain it to your dumb bitch of a girlfriend. You're like, oh my god.
Why is the pitcher doing the hit thing?
There's no fucking touchdowns in baseball.
Yeah, it's crazy. So that's all it is. It's not knowing the positions of comedy.
Yeah, I'm like, you guys just got 20 minutes of comedy for free like that.
Yeah, it's just different. They don't really get it, engage it the way we do because we know what it is. Like he just did material in there. Like,
dude. Matter of fact, you did it with no mic, actually, because the shit wasn't working. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude. I've only had a couple shows where there's been mic issues where you had to tell them without. But it is. That's rough.
It was.
Because you start going, what am I doing with my hands? Like, you're like, all right, at least you got to hold your drink at that point the whole time.
You had a mic.
It just wasn't working?
Yeah, so I was like, you can hold it, though.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I remember my first paid gig. I brought Gary with me because I didn't. This guy wanted me to perform. He wanted me to do like, I don't know, 30 minutes or whatever. And I, just started, so like I didn't have 30 minutes. Like I could do like
that was early on.
Yeah. And so I was like, I'm gonna bring another guy.
He booked you because he saw you at Cross Keys.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah.
And it was like a Margaritaville party in his backyard.
Okay.
But he paid us like a couple $100. So it was like. It was way better than you getting paid at any club or anything. So
that was your first pay?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
It was, yeah.
So, I mean, the money was like, I was like, this is like the minimum probably. Because this is in a guy's backyard.
Was it just us or was it?
Yeah, it was just us. Okay, but we got there and it's like backyard. He's got like picnic tables and it's like, it's like the end of the night, so it looks like all the fun had been had already. It looked like it was probably a good time during the day.
That's a good way to put it, though. All the fun had been had.
And, like, people are a little tired. He's like, oh, I got a surprise for you. Like,
it was dark. The chip bowl was empty.
Yeah, we were literally standing in the dark. Yeah. I had to bring, luckily I had, like, a construction spotlight in my car.
Okay.
And, like, just had to sit it on the ground, so we had that awkward, creepy campfire lighting.
Oh, God. You see the eyes a little bit.
Dude, it was rough. It wasn't awful. I've had way worse shows.
It could have been a lot worse. Yeah,
but
it was not good.
That's a comedy thing, though. A lot of people bring comedy to things that didn't ask for it.
Correct.
Yeah.
It didn't ask for
Like,
it.
you think you want a comedian, you want a magician. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You want something else.
But then sometimes it works out. Like at the place, that distillery that I run those shows now, that came off the back of a private 60th birthday party there for like one of my best friend's dads. His mom hit me up and was like, hey, can you do like a comedy show? But I tried to be smart about it. I was like, all right, I'm not going to do an hour and a half. We're not going to do an hour and a half. It was like, we're going to do like a 45-minute comedy show, keep it short and sweet. Right. And then I wanted to like make it fun. So I got his son on the phone. I was like, dude, we're going to, at the end of it, like I was like, I'm going to go up, or I had like Dan Callahan and Paul Carson. I was like, all right, they're going to do like 12 minutes apiece, 12 minutes. Okay. I'll go up and like do 15, keep it short. And then afterwards, I'm going to bring his son up and we wrote roasts about his dad for his birthday. So it was kind of like, so we were able to bring everyone in on it. Because nice. It was for some people. And also I asked her, I was like, hey, put on the invitations if there's going to be a live comedy show. Okay. I was like, prepare people because that's like, a huge.
God.
Don't surprise them with jokes.
Because that's the worst, dude.
Yeah, never a good idea.
Especially like a 60th. So there's going to be a lot of older people there. There's going to be a lot of people who've never seen comedy. There's going to be a lot of people who don't want to see any comedy. Right. So like, if they're at least prepared, they go into it with a mindset. So we tried to do like all the right things, and it was awesome. So the owner of the bar or the event manager said, hey, you guys got to do a show here again. So we've done a few there now.
Yeah, that's dope.
They're pretty sweet.
That's dope, man. It's weird, man. Like, and I did a 70th in Audubon, New Jersey. It was a spot that had like a sports bar on the first floor, and then we went upstairs with like an event space. Really nice 70 though. So it was like 5 comics. That's way too many for this shit. And people were just constantly coming in. They're like, oh, auntie. And they're walking up to this lady, hugging her and all this shit. Now, and they take her, before they start the show, they take her and put her in a chair with all this decor around it. And we're performing next to her. And every time somebody came in the room, they came up to her and everyone got up and started taking pictures while we were performing. I was like, why did we, what was the point of this? She's not listening to us.
Oh, dude, those are the worst shows. I remember I did this show at like a beach bar in like Barnegat or whatever, and the place was packed, like 150 people. Okay. Couldn't be a worse show.
Really?
They left playoff football on the TVs.
Turn the TVs off. You got to turn it. Yeah. What the fuck?
It was a free show, which that's a problem.
Also,
that means anybody.
Well, it can be good, but
But everyone went there to watch football.
Right.
They had like. It just a really terrible setup, terrible lighting, had to be all the way on, and we're literally it was like, again, like 5 or 6 comics, way too many, all doing like 20 minutes, and we're just talking into the wind. Like we're just literally just talking into, you can just hear shit going on, and I'm ripping on people, and I'm getting like the 2 tables actually there to like pay.
Ain't that crazy?
You just start playing to them.
Looking at you. Yeah. They're like, keep going.
I'm like, how are you even enjoying this? This is miserable. And you're just like talking into nothing. You're like, this is worse than when I like go over a new bit in my like room by myself or something.
Much worse.
Oh, dude.
God, that is crazy. Because there are people that are listening, and then after you get done, they're like, I don't know what was wrong with them, but I was listening, and you're funny, and it's just like, it don't even fucking matter. I want to die.
Yeah, it's like, I want to say thank you, but it doesn't matter.
I want to die. I want to fall off that bike. I want to fall right off that fucking bike.
My parents' pastor, and I know you do a lot of clean shows.
Yeah.
You do church shows.
I do a lot of Right now, I'm getting it in.
And that's where the money is.
That's where the money is, because it's a talent to not cuss.
Correct.
And it's funny because the people who I've gotten to do some of these shows they use some of the worst language ever. I remember I had Tata Sharice do clean comedy show, and the show was at a church on Dix Avenue, and she went in there, and that was the first joke that came out of her mouth. She said, I read the flyer and it said Dix Avenue. I said, what kind of church is this? And they all cracked the fuck up, and it was all funny and love. And then she went on to do her set and just remove certain words. I had Marcus LeVar do a church he closed out of shows. I said, I need a half hour. You know what I'm saying? I said, I need your set minus the language. I said, that's all it is. It's removing the language. I mean, everything else is funny. I said, you can even say stuff that has innuendos and kind of toys along the lines.
Yeah.
You're just not cussing. And he was like, yo, that shit was easy. I said, you cussing again. Look at you. But no, I mean, it was, it's so crazy. You just learn to substitute stuff. Matter of fact, during the pandemic, Cole Cosby, his dad, I guess, it was some kind of education group or something. They were like, it was like a teacher or a superintendent or a principal who wanted his staff to have a show, and it was a clean show, and like same thing. And I remember Kobe, he was high. It was crazy. I'm like, yo, this is embarrassing. He was high as shit, and I'm like, this is your dad's people. I'm in here with a fucking suit jacket on in the pandemic, on a Zoom call, like with my chest, up to here, and I had nothing on the bottom, but I'm doing Zoom comedy, and he was high as fuck, and he just kept clocking out, like, all right, I'm bringing up the next comic, and he would disappear. He would get up from the table, you see him on the Zoom, and walk through a dark basement, and he was like using the language like we was trying not to use, and I'm just like, that's crazy. But that was like, that was another sign. It's just like, oh, I can do this. I can do this clean shit.
No, what's the worst though when you show up to a show and they're like, all right, yeah, like it's got to be clean. You're like, but you did not say that at any point.
Yeah.
Which like I don't curse a ton in my set, but I have a lot of like sexual things and stuff. So it's like, dude, now you're in your head.
Yeah, 100%, man.
And like I'm starting to use curses I've never said before because you're just so. That like I don't understand that. I've seen that happen too many times.
Yeah, like last minute.
And then the worst is like it only happened to me. It happened to me like twice. But one time we all went up, like did like clean, and then the headliner comes on, and every other word's an F-bomb.
Yeah,
and
like as sexual like crushed
like I thought
the whole time. Like just murder,
and they get away with it. And I'm like, wait, I thought we were not supposed to. They're like, no, it's certain words. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Dude, I get it. I don't like when people like overuse like there's a lot of people. A lot of people use it as like a crutch or like a nervous
shock
tick kind of thing, or that. Like,
and it's like, no, that ain't funny. It's not funny.
Yeah, I did a show like that with Emma Willman. Shout out to Emma Willman, very funny lady. But yeah, it was a clean show, and she just went up there, just the dirtiest fucking 40-minute set I've ever heard.
And you're like shocked,
scissoring stuff,
dude. The whole nine.
Yeah,
damn,
for sure.
Scissoring, that's wild.
Now you thinking about it?
Yeah, because it's Pride Month. Like it's like not the dad's name.
Happy Pride.
Is it? What is? That's not scissors if it's two guys, right? What is that?
docking.
Yeah, docking. That's what it is.
That's like tripod.
Which I don't understand how docking is sexual.
I don't think it can't be a real thing, dude. I think it's a myth.
He said dick tips like it was something on like TGI Fridays.
Like them tips,
like them
steak tips,
barbecue dick tips.
Dick tips. Oh, yeah.
I want my dick tips. Dick tips.
I want my dick tip.
Yeah, I don't know if that's actually a real thing.
Oh, really?
I assume it can't be.
I've never done it. So.
I mean, someone's definitely done it because people have done everything, but like I don't think that's like a
sexual thing.
Thing for gay dudes.
Scissoring with hammers.
That's also got to be like a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's
literally. Like you got to be looking. You got to look for dudes.
Yeah,
are you European? Are you European?
Yes.
Cut my mic off. Yeah, that is. Yes.
Oh my god.
Look at Brian. He got all the teeth out now.
Oh,
he is sleepy as fuck.
Bro, he's gonna sleep like a dead person after this.
I just don't understand the eyelids. They close like a gecko.
Bro, ain't a lot left. I'm gonna have to look at some old pictures when he had eyes.
I want to see the stats. Like, I bet you Trump said like twice as many words as Biden said this whole debate.
Yeah, he's talking.
He's doing all the talking.
Yeah, he's talking human like.
He's doing all the talking. Biden is head down, eyes closed, saying a solemn prayer.
Dude, it would be awesome if he did fall asleep. Like, actually,
I would have loved it. I would love it. Oh, you sent me that drinking game before this.
Yeah. I saw it on Instagram. It was just like all their mannerisms. Like,
so great. Like if either one of them dies,
drink
finish
every
the bottle.
time he says, "Yeah, Sleepy Joe" or whatever.
Drink every time Biden says, "Listen, folks."
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Eyes wide open now.
Oh yeah. You're like
you meet me in the middle, man.
Yeah, right? Can you just look like a normal person? No? Jesus Christ. I need to know what Trump shoots. I'm looking it up.
I want to hear him say something mean.
Yeah, that's what I want.
I want to hear something mean. Like, fight.
Why is it so hard for me to find this?
What are you looking up?
I just want to know what Trump shoots. Donald Trump's 68 golf score wasn't actually a thing. Okay, so he doesn't shoot a 68.
Do people lie on their golf score a lot? Is that a thing?
Probably.
Probably. I mean, You would hope that they don't, but it's definitely an honor code thing.
Okay.
So you could easily.
They can already talk about opioids and drug deaths. I think Biden should bail out.
Hold on. Can I phone a friend?
Yeah, right.
Hey, Honor.
Phone a family member.
Opioids. Oh yeah, the hands are there.
Damn.
What would Trump do to help Americans who are addicted to opioids and struggling to get the treatment they need? Shoot them.
Yeah,
line them up, knock them down.
We don't need them. That's what I say.
Oh man, Joe not feeling this.
No, he doesn't like this question.
Yeah. He started thinking about family. He like, I'm out. I'm fucking out. He like, Kamala, come get me. Swap me out.
COVID.
Oh man, he could have just shit his pants.
Yeah.
That was a deep cough, dude.
Yeah.
That was a deep. Biden hit a deep cough.
He just took 3 more days off his life.
Is this a
dude? He coughed. I shit my pants.
Is this an open event? Who can go to this?
Probably not.
No,
I think that's
it's very close.
probably really tough.
Damn, they told me he got 67 seconds left. He gonna rip him to shreds.
Hey, buddy, shut up.
Going across the border.
We got great equipment. We brought this certain dog that's
The best equipment
you've ever seen. He hypes some shit up, yo. It's always the best, the most incredible. Very, very low. Look at very, very low numbers.
Dude, he's a salesman. And it's to your point though. It's wild that AC looks the way it does. Why does he not have this shit looking better,
bro? And they keep doing shit like Showboat got all this shit inside the water park.
I saw the water park.
They got golf in there, like the mini golf. They got the bumping cars inside.
Cars?
It doesn't matter.
Bumping cars.
Yeah, I'm been drinking.
Pride cars.
Scissor
cars.
Scissor cars with the hammers. They're pain in the ass, literally.
Did they actually have bumper cars in there though?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I did a show for talent in AC at the end of last year, and walking through, like, from the boardwalk, you walk in on the right side, like everything's like neon now and everything, and I was like, whoa. I said, they got cars in here, and I see mini golf. It's a lot going on. And then if you step outside, they got the water park now. So I mean, AC is corrupt though. You know, they're gonna get another mayor. This is like the 7th mayor this week.
Whatever you do, don't look under the boardwalk.
No, it's bad, man. AC is getting worse in that regard. Like,
and the kids are taking over too.
Are running rampant. Yeah,
I was.
They're all over
up there. About a month ago, and I got there early. One of the shows got moved or whatever, so I had a 9:00 show. But I was there for the 7:00 show, and I took my son with me. So we go to the boardwalk. I'm like, we're gonna get some funnel cake, and I seen the buggies, the cop buggies, like up on the boardwalk, and I seen probably 50 kids stand in front of this pizza spot, and there were little girls, little boys, probably like anywhere from like 8 to 12, and they were cussing at the cops, and I'm like, this is wild. And I was like, this ain't good, because this families out here, like, this shit sucks. So I was like, we getting this funnel cake, we going in, like, I don't even like the vibe out here. It's just like it's bad.
I was there a couple weeks ago. I was at Popeyes getting a biscuit.
Wait, that Popeyes?
That Popeyes right there on whatever, Atlantic or whatever.
Strip?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
And I saw a drug dealer beating the shit out of a crackhead right there on the floor. And I'm like, yo, goddamn.
Yeah, like, let me eat first, bro. Like, come on, man.
Is nobody stopping this?
Yeah.
It's just the Wild West, man. It's the Wild West out there.
It's crazy out there, bro.
It is nuts. But yeah, you be out there every weekend.
I have been, but it's been slow now, man.
Yeah.
They closed the Claridge. They closed. I mean,
what?
I don't think that's no secret. Yeah, they stopped that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They closed the whole hotel?
No, not the Claridge. Well, the AC closed at the Claridge.
Oh,
so, yeah, thinned out. I've been there.
Maybe we talk about this after the podcast.
Yeah, I probably did about 3 shows this month there.
Oh shit.
In Atlantic City. Yeah, and you know what? It started to get better. Like, I actually did the ticket sale thing. I had the table set up. I was in the lobby, all that.
Yeah.
I moved some units. I was flipping.
Oh, you were
I was flipping shit.
You were pushing tickets.
Crazy shit is, I was sitting there watching the elevator. I don't know if you noticed this when you've been there. There's 2 elevators working out of like 8. and there was what the like people were turning around arguing, and I'm selling tickets to these people, and I'm hearing the same thing. Like, what time's the show? I said, yo, go get on the elevator now. Like, and they leaving. When I walked out, like after we collected and did the tips and all that, I walked down the hallway. There was probably 25 people standing at the elevators. And
shit!
And they said they can't keep doing that to people. You know, like,
damn.
Yeah, them elevators went from like 5 down to like 3 down to 2, and now it's just that's bad. It's bad business. So.
Yeah, that's tough.
And you're trying to make a wave in a new spot too, and you can't sell in something like that. It's just wasn't fair. So
it sucks that AC isn't dope as hell.
It does.
Yeah, it really does. It also sucks like knowing that it like over 100 years ago was the spot.
Did
you ever watch Boardwalk Empire with Steve Buscemi?
Yeah, no, I should.
It was supposed to be Vegas.
It was supposed to be.
And like corruption.
And then I went to Vegas for the first time last year, and I'm like, we're so far away. We're so far from that. But,
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's sad.
It's kind of nuts to me that there has never been just like a real influx. And like,
they need a takeover. They need a takeover of like a lot of business people at one time. That's what's happening. Like whoever cleaned up the showboat and all that.
Yeah.
It's like, you cleaned up the showboat. What about the rest of the dirt? Like we need all that cleaned up.
Dude,
the water's brown.
They need that Saudi money coming in. They're taking over all these sports, dude. It's nuts. Golf.
Fucking live golf. Yeah.
UFC.
Wild.
Yeah, they have like the 7-Eleven arena out there or something. That was racist. Cut this mic off. Cut this mic off. Yeah.
Hey, do you guys still go to 7-Eleven? You eat at 7-Eleven?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I get drunk. I'm like, can I get a Chiquito?
It's not preferred. You don't go to 7-Eleven happy that you're going to. You just
what you mean?
You end up at 7-Eleven,
and I got a big bite for the first time in a while.
Which one's that?
That's
the quarter pounder hot dog. It's a big ass hot dog.
That's a problem.
Honestly, it feels kind of gay. It is huge.
A big hot dog.
Go in your mouth.
You eat it like
he doesn't eat it with his mouth.
You gotta be in a car.
Yeah, I don't.
You gotta eat that under your shirt,
bro. That is a glizzy. That's a glizzy right there.
That is a fucking vibe.
Yo, dude, what would you do if you caught some dude eating a hot dog under his shirt?
You'd be like, you eat them hot dogs outside of your shirt too.
I did it and it squirted. That's how juicy. I'm serious. It's
that's juice in them.
I'm telling you, it's like the Mondo burgers.
Bro, they cheap. I ain't gonna lie, that stuff is cheap.
And it's like $1.50. Yeah. Yo,
you ever ate their pizza?
Nah, so I haven't had that in years. I wouldn't do that again.
either, but I'm
My
saying
I couldn't take that right now.
What is it? They make the pizza. They make those wings.
They have the little wings in there.
And here's the thing I love about them: they don't even have a stove. So it's like
it's all microwave.
There's so many questions. There's no stove.
They just got a sterno in the back.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah. Oh,
I like the rollers, the taquitos, and stuff.
And all them. Yeah.
I mean, it's a
you gotta get them
frozen
in a day. Because once they're rolling all day,
you're gonna shit them right out.
You're there at 8 a.m.
You gotta get there early.
Like yo, Halif.
You don't want to.
I need one of those 3-foot hot dogs.
You like when the dot's still on them.
Hey, listen, don't tell anybody, but just go try a quarter-pound big bite.
I might do that on the way home.
Good,
dude, I do love a hot dog, man.
I'm telling you,
hot dogs are the shit.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Hot dogs are good as shit.
7-Eleven hot dogs are kind of good.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. It will squirt on you though.
Be careful.
Why you squirter?
I'm telling you, if you bite it hard, it'll squirt on you.
Listen to
dude, you just gotta eat it. You just got
cut this mic off.
You just gotta eat it sideways, dude.
Yeah. I don't know what you gotta do. You gotta be careful. Put a fucking bib on. I don't know, but it'll
and then
squirt.
where the juice go? Where it go along your neck?
So it got on my shirt. You know, I had to dab because I had to be around people the rest of the day. I can't be walking around small like.
Did you dress the hot dog up? Did you put stuff on it?
Oh, dude, I'm a mustard and onion guy.
Mustard, yeah.
Mustard and onion.
Do you do sauerkraut?
No.
I like relish.
Relish.
Oh,
relish.
Not a relish
guy.
Relish
is good, man.
Relish. I go mustard.
Relish,
not a big ketchup
spicy
on a
mustard.
I like spicy mustard.
I'm not. Yeah, ketchup on a hot dog. That stopped a long time ago for me. That's like poverty.
That's childish.
Yeah,
bro. That's poverty. Your mom and dad not together. Like you putting all that ketchup on there.
Definitely not mixing.
A loaded dog, I'll take. Like cheese,
when they do all the
chili.
shit to it.
Oh, yeah, that's
yo, and I ain't gonna. So I do trivia. I host trivia. We moved it from Thursdays to Wednesdays at Wolf Burger.
Shout out to
Wolf Burger. Second and Wolf down right off of Delaware Ave. So they during Philly games do dollar dogs because the Phillies got rid of it.
Yeah.
But they butter and toast the hot dog bun.
Oh,
so it's
that's
flat
what's
and
up.
grilled along with the hot dog, and the hot dog is thrown on the grill, and it's like,
Damn.
what the fuck?
That's fire.
Yeah,
But if we're talking hot dogs, I just went to Chicago. My parents moved out there.
I heard
I had
about
a Chicago dog.
They do that. That's where they say they get that from.
Tomatoes, pickles,
Oh my God.
onions, jalapenos, ketchup and mustard, and damn, they had something like kind of drizzled on there. It was some sort of seasoning.
Like
But
sperm.
yeah, all that on a hot dog, and the bun is grilled.
Who still says sperm?
Bro, that's
That was childish.
That was clinical. You sound like a
You
doctor.
put sperm on it. Like, bro, you
I want to say
really,
it was like salt and pepper.
like
Whatever.
you're deep in pride.
Ejaculate?
He said a little nut.
Sperm.
Oh, your hot dog. Oh, your glizzy. A little nut. Oh, your glizzy. Like no, but no, that's crazy. See, now
It was a
I'm
good
like
hot
you,
dog.
like not the ketchup, but if they put all that stuff on there, yeah, you can throw it on there. Yeah, like fuck it.
Yeah, it's good.
God, man. So what else did you? I know you were in Chicago recently.
Yeah.
What else? What'd you do?
I did all the typical Chicago tourist stuff. We went down. They have like the Navy Pier,
Yeah.
like their big pier down there.
That stupid fucking bean. Did you see this stupid
We saw the
bean?
bean. Yeah,
Was there a lot of food?
It's huge.
Places,
I thought it was
foodie
like a
spots
regular
near the pier.
What?
Near the pier, it was a lot of foodie.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, a lot of food down there.
Okay.
They have like the Chicago Riverwalk, they call it.
Yeah,
They have the boats in
yeah.
there. They have like the architecture tours.
Okay.
So we did that. Chicago has beautiful buildings.
Yeah,
If you're
I've
into that
heard.
kind of
No,
shit, which I kind of am.
I
like,
mean, yeah, I like seeing that stuff, like on angles with the water and the views
Bruh.
and all that.
Trump has a big building out there. That shit
Yeah?
is like, 70 stories. It's nice.
Oh shit!
But yeah, right along the water, they have condos and businesses and buildings and all that shit. And I mean, the architecture is intricate as fuck.
Right.
I feel like you're a history buff. You would probably like it, honestly.
Yeah.
A lot of it came out of like the early, whatever, late 1800s type shit.
You know, it's so
I've been
funny.
to Chicago.
Me
it's
either.
Beautiful city. Beautiful city.
Comedy. I know comedy is the shit there, but like, did you hear anything or see anything while you were there?
So no, and I wanted to. So actually, shout out to Rob Stant. He headlined Zanies the
Yeah,
Tuesday
I
after I
seen.
left.
That's
I flew
dope.
out on Sunday, and I really wanted to stay for his show. But yeah, they have a great comedy scene, man. Yeah, Rob Stant
Yeah.
headline. It was. He said he sold it out.
Josh Ryan too featured. I think.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, some Philly boys.
Shout out to Philly boys moving up, baby.
We were talking about places to go, and I've been promoting the fuck out of Hoboken. I don't. Have you been to Hoboken? Yeah. So I've been there for comedy a few times. James Mack, who was doing the Comic the Crick shows, he brought me down there twice. But then I went just like on some chill shit, and I'm telling you, it's with the harbor. When that's opened up and all, oh my God,
Bro,
man.
Hoboken's beautiful.
Yeah,
It's
Hoboken's
just a
sweet.
beautiful town.
Oh, yeah.
It's New York without the New York riff-raff, like the moving and the
Yep.
like, oh my God, can you get out my way? Like,
But the
it's
same
just-
views, the
yeah, and
same
it's so
kinda,
beautiful down there,
same
man.
vibes.
Yeah, you can walk that one main street and hit every pizza shop and ice cream
Yep.
shop and all that. It's really dope.
I think it's.
They got
Washington
a
Street, I
show
think
there
it is.
too. So I was walking and a barbershop has a show. They got like an IG page and all that. They do a show at a barbershop and they pack that shit out.
Like
And
a
I was like,
black barbershop or like a
It's
like
a-
a gym barbershop.
nobody was in there.
Salon?
No, like it was a mixed crowd in there. It was probably the same
Is it
people.
a
sucking
haircut?
up.
Supercuts? What do you guys see? Supercuts. That's what it is.
That means a woman is
Supercuts?
definitely cutting your hair.
I've never been in the Supercuts. Have you been there?
No, I've never been to like a Supercuts. I found a barber shop around. I haven't got my hair cut in a while, but it's just three old dudes who still wear like a suit and tie.
Oh,
And
shit,
just talk
okay.
shit the whole time. It's pretty fun. I like the
I know
guys.
that.
Cash
I like-
only,
I
no
like that
appointments,
vibe.
walk-ins only.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's cool.
They're not cutting your hair.
I've been in there before. They'll offer like beer and stuff, shots every once in a while.
God,
Around like holidays and stuff, any excuse. It's cool.
I like stuff like that though.
Yeah.
That's
If
different.
I walk in there, would they just tell me to turn around, or would they
to
try to
shoot
cut
you,
my
to shoot you, or
try to cut my hair with scissors?
No, I've seen black dudes in there.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, we need to go.
Yeah, I've seen like
Yeah,
one.
we'll go.
Seen one at least.
We should do that.
Yeah. Oh
should
my
walk in
God,
there.
I would do that just to get the vibe. Cause
And they're only like a little bit, like a perfect amount of racist.
I was
So
gonna
it's like,
say, yeah,
like
they
a fun amount.
yeah, I like that.
Like not intimidating, but you're not
Yeah,
also
yeah.
you're not lying to me.
Yeah, you're not being fake. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
come on,
yeah,
let's be honest. About it.
Right. Like you came out of my bathroom. Let me check your pockets. No, I'm serious. Come here. Like, just check it for my tip or my money back.
But seriously,
But seriously, you're American now. Psych. like, dude, stop, man.
no, that's lit though.
Yeah, I think that's cool, man.
Yeah, like
I miss nostalgic shit after the pandemic. Like, you can't even be nostalgic or you'll go out of business. You know what I'm saying? You can't be too old school and have old school
mom
prices.
and pop shit shutting down is like
bad,
heartbreaking.
Bad. I remember coming over here, 2021ish, and driving past these strip malls out here in Jersey, and they're everywhere in Jersey, and seeing all the strip mall closed, like the movie theaters closed, the dry cleaners closed to not open back up. Like, you knew they weren't coming back. During the pandemic, I did a show in Princeton at a TGI Fridays, the Princeton Mall or whatever that was over there. And I remember driving past shit, and I'm like, damn, yo, like, that's someone's livelihood. Yeah. Because dry cleaners and shit and little restaurants and mom and pop spots are not franchises. That's like everything they had put into that, and now they can't do anything. You know, but I can go in Walmart.
Yeah,
I can go to Walmart. I can go to Target. Yeah. I can, for some reason.
You can go to Walmart and then wait 20 minutes to scan your own damn merchandise.
And there's someone fake clicking like, there can only be 200 people in here. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that, and then I hate like there's a pretty cool bar, like sports bar, diner that's like neon and everything, and like old school. Yeah, where we went. Old school, and they just got new owners, and they're gonna completely renovate it and just make it look like every other modern kind of square Usonian building. It's kind of, I'm like, dude, you taking away like, I don't know, like it has like character to it. It kind of feels old, but like in a good way. Like like it feels like how like a diner should did. They probably all were like in like the 60s or 70s or something.
And that's like what sucks. Like, Jersey is starting to take on the behaviors of some of these other spots though. Like, drive-in theaters and all that stuff that you guys have here, it's like that shit's starting to fade. You know what I mean? Yeah. And
or even like in Philly too. Now every single apartment building looks the same with that little pop out that's like a different color.
That's the window.
The silver houses or the gray houses. Yeah.
When they first started popping, I was like, "Oh, those are cool looking. They're like cool, contemporary." And then it's like every single block has them now.
It's just the face of gentrification,
and they put them in the middle of any block. Like, I don't know, fuck. It could be fucking abandoned houses. They pop that shit in, two houses together, throw it up. It's funny because I did that party, and I was teasing. I was like, yo, the roof is splitting up there already. And I was like, how long they been here? And that's how these places are. They're just throwing them up. They're not going to last.
So fast.
None of that shit's going to last. They lucky it don't snow no more because it shouldn't be gone in the winter.
Bro, honestly.
Yeah.
10 years, they're going to be replacing a bunch of that roofing, siding, you know.
Bro, who paid for Martin Luther King? What? Wait, this is the wrong night for this.
You saw it?
You see these commercials? Yeah, like, whoa.
What the fuck?
Oh my God, no Muslim, yo. Now, who paid for this commercial, though?
I don't know.
This might be one of them Jesus commercials.
Them Jesus commercials?
No, I don't know what this is.
Stand up to Jewish hate.
All hate.
Oh, Robert Kraft paid for it. That was Robert Kraft paid for that.
Are you serious?
I didn't see that.
No, that's it on the bottom. It said some kind of foundation that said Robert Kraft.
Yo, is it getting hot in here or am I bugging out?
Yeah, it's hot as hell.
You've been drinking.
Yeah, dude, the AC.
Okay. Well, it was
right before the show. Well, you start talking about glizzies.
That got heat hot, baby. Shit, I need another one.
You keep checking see what's on 7-Eleven.
I'm fucking addicted. Yeah, I'm
7-Eleven don't close, so you get a glizzy in the middle of the night.
We're at about an hour 35 though. If you guys want to wrap, this was a long one, but dude, we had to do it for the country.
Had to do it, man, for the country.
Always for the country.
This was awesome, man. Mel, thanks for joining us, brother.
Man, look, dude, a lot happening today, bro. So, a lot happening. Bronny, buying like.
Anything you want to plug? What do you got? Your social media shows?
I like glizzy. No.
Like, dude, you know what? Your inboxes are going to get flooded.
You see the pink shirt Pride Month, baby? Come get me. No. It's comedian Mel Harris on Instagram. Comedian Mel Harris on Twitter. I tweet a little bit. I try. Mel Harris on Facebook. Mel Harris on Megan's Law. And but I usually post a schedule on there, man. But this is great sitting with you guys, man. This was a good
dude, thanks for doing it,
Thursday night, man. Because the Cosby Show don't come on Thursdays no more, so I can come out.
Unfortunately,
it's good. He don't come on Thursdays.
I mean, he might. You know,
he's out.
And hold on, real quick, I'll plug this. I did have Jello pudding, like chocolate Jello pudding. Okay. This is real talk. I bought the little 4-pack of it, and that shit is good.
Yeah.
Is it?
I haven't had in a while. That
Like
shit was
snack
good.
pack
Yeah. Just a little 4 comes in the thing, and I
yeah.
ate one a day, and I was like, this is good. I licked the fucking lid thing, the pill bag.
You got the immediate urge to just drop
It's pride.
pills
I licked the shit out of
and
it.
drinks.
Yeah, I licked the shit out of that shit.
Start drugging women.
Yeah, I drugged myself. I was like, and the dogs that are here. Like, no, I was just like,
They are drugged.
yeah, man.
they are.
This is dope, man.
I mean, thank you. We have anything? No. Great
We'll be
Area
back next
Comedy
week.
Podcast back next week.
All right, guys.
Yep.
Peace.